everyone. Oddly enough, one of my more popular videos is my AR-15 cleaning video, and in that video I mentioned this little guy right here, which is the C.A.T M-4 tool. Excellent little tool. So I've gotten a ton of questions about it, how to use it, basically what I think of it, things like that. But first off, what I think of it, it's awesome, and for the money, if you shoot ARs a lot, it's worth the investment. Makes clean them up much easier, as you're about to see. But good little tool. I'll put some links for where you can actually purchase this tool in the description below. But all in all, it's excellent. I really think anybody who has an AR that shoots relatively frequently would benefit having one of these tools. I guess that's pretty much the strongest recommendation you can give. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and up next, we're going to go inside and I'm going to show you how this tool works and why it makes everything so easy. I went ahead and disassembled the bolt carrier group. First, I'll show you kind of how this tool works. Basically, this end right here is the scraper for the inside of your bolt carrier. This part right here is just a little hex key if you want to use it for any kind of tool that you might have for a little extra leverage. This right here is your firing pin scraper, and this right here is your bolt scraper. So we'll get into how it works here. Basically, when you have it, first take your whatever kind of solvent you're using. We just have some CLP there, spray it inside the bolt carrier group, or the bolt carrier, excuse me. And you're going to go ahead and take your tool, get down in there and scrape all that carbon up that's in the bottom of there. This one here is chrome lined, so it's probably not going to be all that dirty and nasty. But take it in there and you'll see that you do have some kind of filth in there. And we'll go ahead and just clean that up. Next up, you're going to insert a piece of cloth, whether it be a patch or whatever it is. It's just an old t-shirt. And what I like to do is fold it up and put it all the way in like that, so that way you're getting both the bottom in terms of back here in the rear of your carrier, as well as the sides, and just turn it. I like to go both directions, and come out and do the same thing as you're working it on the way out. Get the walls of your bolt carrier group. You can see there it's pretty nasty stuff, and you're just going to repeat that until it's as clean as you want it. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to skip ahead and we'll say that's clean, but that's basically what you're going to do. And you'll see that down the edges where you're actually scraping, it is a little bit dirtier because it's just nasty. Alright, now on the tail of your bolt here, which is one of the nastier places, this bolt has really only had about 50 rounds through it since the last cleaning, so it's not too bad. But what you're going to do is, if you have some gunked up, dried up carbon on there, you're going to take your C.A.T M-4 tool, and you can see that it's pretty tight, and you're just going to turn it. And what that's doing is scraping that hardened carbon off, and just keep working it around. You can see some kind of nastiness in there. Take a patch, wipe it, and there you go, there's the carbon that comes off there. And you guys can see this bolt is actually relatively well maintained, because I, generally speaking, at least wipe it down after firing. But most of you guys know, if you go with a high round count AR without cleaning it, there's going to be some hardened blackened carbon on there, and it'll scrape that right off. Alright, next over to your firing pin. You can see there's definitely some nastiness on there. What you're going to do is take your C.A.T M-4 tool and drop it in there, and just pull through from the other side and spin it, and it'll scrape that stuff off. And you can see we'll wipe it off. It should be pretty good. And there you go, it is. As you can see, much cleaner than it would be normally. A little bit of black left on there, but you can just repeat the process and keep going from there. So basically, those are the uses for your C.A.T M-4. In my opinion, it's an excellent tool. It speeds up bolt carrier group cleaning by a good bit. Like I said, you don't need it to clean your AR, but it does help. It helps speed things up. I'll put a link in the description below where you can pick one of these up. But as always, if you have any questions, feel free to post here in the comment section. You can also post over at my Facebook page. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you guys in the next video.